Last time on A Dream Called Meraaai, we saw no silver linings in the clouds. When, after being off air for a short while, we saw little to bogger all progress on our future crossover overland motorhome. Will anything change this week as we reach the 2 years and 8-month mark of our journey? If it were not for this video journal of our ride, most would say, no way, that so much can happen to two people over a relatively short space of time. Stay right where you are as we bring you episode 121 of A Dream Called Meraaai. It is a new week, it is a new day, and yes, I can bet a bottom dollar there will be a few challenges as long as they are a wee bit smaller than last week and the week before. Health-wise, things are going great. I'm now doing a nice little 2.2 kilometer walk every morning, getting stronger every day, getting better and better, advancing quickly. Not as quick as I would like, and it's harder than I thought. A bit like what's happening behind me. A lot harder than I thought, man. So much harder than I ever thought. Anyway, after all the disappointment of last week, I am hoping, crossing my buckled fingers, that the guys have got a lot more to show me that I can show you this week. Let's see what's happening. The first thing I noticed was that the rubbing down of the primer was still ongoing. I had hoped that this would have been completed by now. It was explained to me that this is a crucial part of the prep work before the remaining paintwork is completed. Small blemishes and chips were pointed out to me, blemishes that must be rubbed and smoothed out. This is slow, arduous work and is frustrating the hell out of Mariki and myself.
Well, like the first time when we came here after I was out of hospital, it was a bit of a gut punch. This is the second time you've been here. How do you feel now?
Weet jy wat? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless.
Cool.
I don't know what to say. I will know when it's done.
Yeah.
When it's done. It's like this hope and despair has just become too much for me. You know, you want to so hopeful and then you're despaired and then you see a lot happening and then you don't know if it's enough, but then you think it's a lot, and you think it's almost done, then it's not.
I have given up asking Brahm when he will be complete. Everything looks as though we are trapped in a time warp with time standing still. The only visible sign of any movement is the patch-up work, which has been done. It was time to speak to Brahm and to see where we were regarding our build.
What is left to do? Where are we?
Phillip,
What's going on?
We're on the south coast in Leisure Bay.
Brahm is a funny guy. He writes his own stuff.
All that has to be done now is paint. When everything is painted, all the touch-ups has been done, it's assembling and then it's downhill. We're 95% finished with everything. Only small things that's still outstanding, but that's quick stuff. It's not forever stuff. So the major stuff is done.
I am a tad concerned about this 95% thing Brahm mentioned. At this stage of things, 99% would sit much better with me. It is the middle of the week, Wednesday, and the 19th of April, and today it is exactly 3 weeks since I had my open heart surgery. And in fact, this time last week, I was probably looking like a Nando's flatty in the operating theatre. But yeah, it's going okay. Halfway through having to still wear this little brace, which I've got to keep on for 6 weeks. But yeah, no, feeling good. Lots of iffy stuff going here. All these little scratches that I mentioned earlier, the guys are now starting to try and fill them in. Chris is busy working on the nose. We still have to design that whole grill, mount the Merc badge. And Bram said to me yesterday, you know, as soon as all this is done, they could start to assemble. Well, yeah, come on, let's just assemble away. Let's assemble. Yeah, let's have assembly. I'll even sing a hymn like we did during assembly at high school if it would speed things along. Although, if I sang a hymn, Meraai would probably give a shudder and fall apart. So best I don't sing. If I look at the interior of our driver's cab, I can see that all the panels are ready and waiting to be painted. Most of the outside panels are also ready and waiting to be painted. What is going to happen this afternoon is Mom says they're going to start painting. So everything you see that is white behind me, plus the stuff on the inside, all the frames, the door frames, everything is going to be painted, and they're going to start that this afternoon. So I was planning on wrapping my insert up now, but I don't really have anything wow to share with you, so I'm hoping that let's wait for them to do that. I'll meanwhile start writing my script, and hopefully we get a bit of wow. And man oh man, do we need a huge dose of wow or what? Then this man made an appearance and my aortic valve started to get excited. Painter Pitt was in the house. It was showtime. All the exposed paneling was being given the first of 3 coats of paint. We have waited long enough for this moment, and at last I could feel the unpleasant pressure in my mind start to ease up a little. Painter Pitt worked at a steady pace, and soon first coat of the interior was done. Then it was the exterior's turn. Meraai was getting closer and closer to her up till now mythical stage of assembly. All the imperfections were made perfect. Nearly 3 years of frustration and angst seem close to turning to hope. Real hope. Well, what a way to end an insert that was speeding along like a snail on Prozac. Yeah, very chuffed. This is changing the whole look of it, and I am terrified to get excited about the fact that we might be ready to start with the final assembly of our Meraai. So I'm not getting excited at all. No excitement. There's a few little things to do on the inside, and we will get to that next time when we chat. I would like to just thank a very special person by the name of Kathy, who has been chatting to me regarding the surgery and what I'm going through at the moment. She spoke to me before my surgery, and today she called me again. I mean, just chatting to her has been incredible. This is way harder than I ever thought. Way harder. And the information she shared with me has just put my mind at ease that I'm not going crazy, and that open heart surgery is huge. It doesn't get much bigger. And so yeah, because there's a few things going on in my head which I don't like. But anyway, that's happening over my shoulder, I do like. And I do like all the message of support and thanks from you guys. So yeah, until next time, you must look after yourselves, look after your families, buy lots of candles, buy lots of petrol. I hope you've got a solar system which costs an arm and a leg. And above all, keep safe. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraai. Until next time, keep your dreams alive.